had a bit of success on eBay. I actually bought something broken and I won it. Here it is. It's no bleach. That's just the packaging that the chap used. And yes, you've got to watch what you're buying, because the first thing they do is, like he couldn't reiterate enough that this thing isn't working. No boxes, you can't hand this back. So, right now, I'm £23 out of pocket. But I don't care, because I've never dealt with something like this. And hopefully I can show you people, if you're trying to get involved in electronics in some way, that if an idiot like me can do it, an idiot like you can too. Let's open it up. I have a newer Surface Pro. So this is actually a different charger from what I've got for the original one. Okay, so basically this will be the power cable here. There you go. So that's the same setup. That goes into there. Oh, goes into your 240 socket. And then there'll be a bit on the side of the tablet here that this actually goes into. So the first thing we'll do though is we will check that this is actually putting out power. Now, let's have a look at the baby. I'm not sure, I think this thing might be about 9 years old. It's still got much in the way of RAM or memory. But bear in mind, when these things first came out, I'll tell you what, it's well wrapped. Now, nice. There's a camera. So we've got a camera. We have a bit of a floppy kickstand. It's nose. Now, if I remember right, I think that was one of the complaints about these things, that the kickstand wasn't as good. Tell you what it's got. It is needing a good clean up. There was a sticker obviously in there for, that was probably for the windows and shit like that. Now it says it should have came with Windows 8 Pro, and it's a Surface 128. There you go. That's what I'm seeing on the back there. Windows Pro Surface 128. Ah. Now, if that's the bottom and that's the way that sits. Ah, right, obviously. I thought that was the charging port. It's not. That's actually the dock station buttons. So, I've got that for my. I don't think my keyboard will dock onto that. You have a headphone jack on there, and you see the plus and the minus, and then USB. On the other side, there is a. I can't remember what that thing's called, but it's a. I think I've got a cable where it's USB to that fitment, and basically I can throw my computer onto this as well as a wee side screen. So that's what that's for. The pins that you're seeing there, they're obviously the pins for where the charger goes, and that there is for the expandable memory for the SIM card. On the top, looks like we have microphone here, oh sorry, here, and across here is power button. I'll hold the power button down, and as I thought, nothing. So, first things first. let's power up. So we'll test continuity. No. Oh. I thought that was broke again. Okay, so it's working. Now, so the first thing I need to do is check these pins, because these will have positive in. And there you go, 248 volts. So the power is going to the brick. Now, I'm not sure. You know what, I'll try it on this end here actually, right? So one of these has to be positive and one of these to be minus. Oh man, this is not going to, this is pretty awkward, is it? Right, so we'll do that. And touch it to there. That's showing continuity, right, okay. $128, what is that, 12.82 volts? That is looking for something. And 12.89 volts. Alright, okay. So the box, if we look at the box here, right, that is saying 12 volts, 3.6 amps, and it needs to have an input of 100. So that's, if I can get this to go to down, if you look at it there, there's where you're seeing that it's done this, right? Now it was, its part test, as you can see there, is due on April 2018. So that's a wee bit out of date if it's been part tested. So all seems good in the hood. So let's now put it on. Right, so it is actually I'm just making sure that it's actually touching, and I'm quite happy with that. And what we'll do is we will wait. I'll leave that in for 10 minutes just to see if it does actually, you know, give us some power. Now, with the aid of my helping hand, I'm working out that the outside ones are continuity, and I think that's earth. These ones are also continuity and they're live. So if I do that one to that one, 12.81 volts, 12.83, 12. So 12.8 volts. That one, 12.8 volts. But we do the middle one, it's not doing nothing. And I'm not sure what it's meant to do. So if I take these two there, gives us continuity. But if I take the middle one and one of the live ones, that's doing nothing. So I'm not really understanding why. Let's try it for this side. So that's to there and that's to there. 12.83. Auto, come on auto. No. And then you go 12.82 and I go to the other side. And there we are. Well, so there is power coming out of this. I just can't get my head around it. I'm not sure what the middle pin's for. So I might go and Google the schematic But if there's power coming out of there, then the only thing it can be is that these contacts here, you're not able to see that right for the, maybe I should shut my blind a bit, there you go. These contacts here may be dirty, but they are looking a bit rough around the edge. So, let's go and get some isopropyl alcohol. Now, to prove that I'm not an absolute moron, I have got half a brain. I've removed the power out of here, okay, and I have checked this, the wrong way around, that the power's dissipating, and it has. Oh wait a minute, what have we got here now? Oh, it's measuring ohms now. Alright, okay. Ah, so that's measuring ohms. Look at that. That's okay. That's okay. And there's no power there now. Now that's bizarre. Why is that measuring ohms? We'll go to this side, and it's not. I'll turn them around actually, because they're... Oh, it is, look! So if you swap the positive to the outside and the negative to the inside, it reads nothing. And if you're doing the same on the other side, it reads nothing. But if you switch them around and put the outside, which is the negative, and the inside to the positive, it's reading in ohms. Well, that's really confusing and helpful. Right, so let's get one of my wee new paint brushes here, and here is my little drop of isopropyl alcohol. Right, so the first thing we'll do then is, we've hung out the road, and let's get in here and clean this. Just to try and absorb what is left, and hopefully this will now I'm sure you'll see that there's two markings there, okay? They look like wee dots. See them? Now I'm sure one of them should be a light. And what that light does, it lights up when it's charging. Okay, so that's that done. I'll tell you what, this magnetic bit, it's no place near as good as what the one on the other one is. Right, so that was one update they've made since the first one. So there we go, that's it plugged in. I'm not seeing a white charging light, so either there's no light in there, or it's still got issues here within the kickstand. Right, it's been plugged in for a wee while, left it sitting there, done a wee bit of research, and I've also got this wee bit of isopropyl alcohol. See the dirty bit? Look at that. There was loads of dirt there. Oh, actually, I'll get. Oh no! I've just. I've just dropped my paintbrush in there. Just as well I bought 50 of them. Oh, what an idiot! Right, anyway, back to this again, look. Look at that! And that, my dear friends, was spilt flux. And look, it's all back now, I just let that sit. I can even use the bit of this, look, because that's dirty now anyway, so. Yeah. Yeah. Look at the dirt on that already. Mental. Right. I can't believe I just done that. Okay. So after my wee research and that done, I've got it all cleaned, I've checked it all out, and so all that's left to do now is, let's see if there's any power in the battery now. Now I believe I have to push and hold for a couple of seconds. I've done that. Have I done that? I've maybe not held it long enough. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. I got that sitting in there right. One, two, three, 5, 6. No. Okay, so that's no help to any. Right, what was the other thing was, oh, it was push and hold the power and the volume, and that forces it to do a reboot. You keep a hold of it until you get you see a Microsoft sign. Like that's no. By the way, this is the reflection in the screen, so the screen's pretty clear actually, to be honest with you. Right. Yeah. Now, one thing I have noticed is that I went in and I've got a newer Surface Pro, right, and I've got the keyboard for it, and look at this. The keyboard works, it fits into it. So if I can get this open and working, then it's going to actually work the keyboard while we're playing about with it. Yes. I'm sure it's printing down here. Oh well. Right. So let's go back to the drawing board now and see what I'm going to come up with. You couldn't write this. I've just been out for my daily walk, for my wee bit of exercise, for my mental health. I've come back to this. Now as you see, I left it plugged in, and I left a blank screen. So explain that. Because I can't. Right, now I'm not sure, I hope you can see this, but if you look in this corner here, right, when I put in the power cord, and this is actually at an angle, this thing, it's not really the best. Right. The wee charging wires come up. So, we'll open it up as an admin. But bear in mind, I've never signed in. Restart. Okay, so we'll restart it. This will be absolutely amazing if all this was needing was a clean. Welcome. Right, so as you can see there, right, it's actually, the battery is moving up. So that's charging. This is the main screen to it. Let's go to the settings. System. There you go. Battery. There you go. Battery. Wow. Now look, I said that at the start, right, that this was flat, but look, the battery's now got 81% into it. That is amazing. 81%. So, if that's the case, and this has shown me that it's charging, right, what else have I got? Battery saver, low screen brightness while in battery saver. Well, not really want that because I'll get plugged in quite a bit. Tablet mode. Tablet mode. Use in tablet mode, using desktop mode. Right, so come up, I'll use the appropriate mode for the hardware, right? So, it seems to be working. I mean, display. There's the brightness. Resolution. Sound. Volume's up full. Testing your microphone, like as you can see there. Test the microphone, that's going up and down. Right. Actually, where's the... Was it on the side? Yeah, there it is. There you go, look. So there's the button. The button's actually working the volume. Alright. So, let's go to power. Shut it down. Now, right, so this should actually just come on. No. Well, do we have a switch problem here then? Because it clearly works. Right. I'm going to go into teardown mode now and see. I've had a wee play about with this, right? And you know what? I'm going to take this out now, right? But just to let you see the screen here, right? So, as you can see, battery is at 91%, okay? Everything is working on this, except the start button. I think there's dirt in it. I don't actually think, I don't think it's actually faulty, as in it needs to be replaced. So, the good news is that the power adapter I've got, although it's not shown at the back there, you can see the, bring it back into focus a bit, there you go. So I might have shown you there's the two holes there, right? I don't know what they are. I actually thought one of them should have been a light because I've got a light on the newer Surface Pro that I've got, right? But the fact that this has actually charged the battery up now, so there you go, I've got it in here, and the whole thing's working. I've put my internet in, it's actually doing updates as I speak, alright? So, I'm going to get a better camera in this thing's shite. So, if I push this wee bit at the bottom here, you see the wee sign? Touch that. That's you back to the main screen again. So it's actually got Windows 10 on this, right? So what I'm going to wait a look and do now is I'm going to see if I can upgrade this and see if I can put Windows 11 onto it. I'm also going to do a part 2 to this because, like it or lump it, this was a success. This is a fix, okay? It said in the listen it wasn't working. Well, I've got it working. That's my take on it. But I want to get to the issue of this button because, and I'll show you what I mean, right? So when you touch the button, oh, it should actually go to sleep, okay? I just didn't want to make sure I'm not touching the screen here. Right, so I touch the button. Come on, go to sleep. See, it's faulty. There you go. It's went to sleep. Now, it's no switched off. It's still sitting there. Alright? So really, doing that, now if I touch that wee square where you've seen it changing the screen, I can feel a haptic pulse. There you go, look at that. See what I mean? Right, get off. I'm pushing it, I'm pulling it. I've done, there you go, I've done isopropyl alcohol into this. Right, now if I do that with the button again, I'm here to look at my screen here to see if this is going on so that I can show it to you lot. There you go, I got the button to work up to. So, as temperamental as it is, haptic, no, I'm no, well, I'm not believing it's not working. So it is working, right? And all I've got to do is just go up, sign in as the admin, and I'm there. Everything's working great. So, that was a fix. I've also now got a wee bit of luck in the fact that I've won 2 radios and I think it was a transceiver or was it a scanner. I've got my mucker in, so Chutney Weasel's in the house today, okay. They're hopefully going to be coming by Monday. This is Thursday. Might even have them by Saturday. Not really caring. Pardon me. This was a £4 purchase on eBay. I won this for £4. So, a DAB radio, ordinary radio and a scanner. What could go wrong? I hope you've enjoyed this. Hey, 3 out of 3. I'm doing no bad for a muppet and an idiot. Till the next one, I'll say I'm fucking chuffed with this. It's fucking...